welcome back, everybody. It's Sunday night, you know what that means. We're here for Season 1, Episode 7 review of It Welcome to Derry. As always, is the nerd. You're going to hear the host of the show. I'm my wonderful co-host, Brad Young Yoda.
What's up, everybody? What a wonderful, wonderful Sunday night.
Sunday night, and I hope everyone is having a good Sunday night. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I was at a wedding this weekend, and I came back and took a little nap and woke up just in time to be able to watch this. Brad, how are you doing though?
I'm doing okay. I have to go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah. How you had a whole week of movies? How many movies did you get to watch?
Let me see. I actually wrote a
I
list.
forgot to give you the one for tomorrow, dude.
Well, we can just do the Fantastic Four. So
Yeah.
that's what I was figuring. Since I watched that.
Yeah. It was supposed to be Eddington, but we'll just do
Fantastic.
Four.
Works.
Yeah.
What did I watch? So I watched Fantastic Four, Cloud, Happy Gilmore 2, Weapons, Bring Her Back, and I watched Amazon had a John Candy documentary
Okay.
that was done this year. So I watched that.
Okay. So you got through a whole lot, huh?
I got through a few. Yeah.
Yeah. That's good, man. That's good. You got through.
I do say anyone that hasn't watched Weapons or Bring Her Back, you're missing out.
Yeah, man. Some of the best movies of the year for sure. Yeah, because Brad first had taking a look at Bring Her Back, and he was like, I don't really feel like it. And
Well, it was one of those. It was like 9 at night, and I'm just looking at it. I'm like, yeah, I don't need that in my life right now.
I was like, dude, you gotta try, man.
Well, and then I did it like the next day, like during daylight hours, because I'm like, man, I don't need this fucking shit at 9 at night.
Yep. So Brad, other than that, man, not much else going on today?
No, not too much. Had breakfast with my parents.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't do overly much. I did watch Landman. It's alright.
Landman, the one with what's his name?
Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob, yeah.
It's all right. I mean, I don't know. I also watched Tulsa King over these 2 weeks just because I don't know, because it was like it was there, and it's like it's not good, but I can see why people probably like it.
Yeah.
But for parts of it, I think Landman's probably a better show in comparison to Tulsa King. But also, sometimes at some points during Tulsa King, I'm just looking at Stallone's face and going, "What the fuck did you do?"
But I was gonna bring up that I always see a bunch of freaking clips of Landman.
It's not bad. I mean, I don't know. There's parts of it where it's like too dramatic. You know how shows can be, especially like some parts are too comedic, some parts are too dramatic, and it's just like
there's never a balance.
It's all right. Yeah, there's not really a balance there. It's like, oh, we got to throw some drama in here just because nothing's going on.
Yeah.
And it really felt like if you work out in the oil fields, there's like basically a 75% chance you're gonna die if you just go off what the show's showing.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I guess you gotta ask my dad about that.
Yeah, like everything's trying to kill you out in the oil fields, basically.
Yeah. So not much going on over here. I got back from my trip and just went to ate something, and then I just took a nap, and my brother wakes me up and he's like, hey man, we're still gonna watch Derry. I'm like, oh fuck, what time is it? He's like it's like 8:10. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like sorry, I fell asleep. Let me go ahead. But I did
Did you finish Andor?
I finished Andor. Finished Andor. So we have a review next week.
Yeah, we'll probably do that next week sometime.
Yeah. Now I gotta work on the bear. So finally finished that. Very, very happy I finally finished that. Because it was a while. It's taken a while for us to finally get to this review. but I did it, and
Last episode of Andor.
last episode of Andor came out in what, like March?
Their season 2 date. May 13th.
Yeah, no, it's episode 10.
Last episode 12, the series finale,
12.
Andor season 2 was released on Tuesday, May 13th, 2025.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, yeah, we did it, guys. We did it, boys. We finally finished. Oh man! But if you want to see that review, make sure that you're subscribed to this channel. We are actually 13 subs away from hitting our goal of 600 before the year ends. I think we have like what, 3 weeks left in the year for you guys to hit that goal. So we would really appreciate if you just take your time right now to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and you won't miss another review that drops on the channel. Right now, please go and show some love to the Cloud review. That just dropped today. It was supposed to drop yesterday. I didn't notice that I had put it for December 7th. I thought I put it for December 6th, but it went up today at 6. So go and check it out. Show some love to that review. Tell us what your thoughts are.
Yeah, tell us what your thoughts if you agree more with me or with Raul.
Yeah, let us know. But without further ado, Brad, let's go ahead and get into the review for the show that they're here for.
Let's talk some Pennywise.
Yeah. So if you have not watched today's episode of It Welcome to Derry, you should probably get out of here if you care about spoilers. But if you don't care about spoilers or you've already seen the episode, go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect after these words from our sponsors in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Today's episode of the Nerdcore Live Show is brought to you by SeatGeek. Whether you want to see your favorite band, sports team, or comedian, SeatGeek has you covered. We're proud to be partnering with SeatGeek to offer you $10 off with code TheNerdCore. That's $10 off your first order at SeatGeek.com with code THENERDCORPS. So take a seat at your next live event with SeatGeek. Thank you. Now let's get back to today's video. Oh my god, it started playing again in my ear. Sorry, guys. Season 1, Episode 7, titled The Black Spot. A vigilante attack on the Black Spot unleashes long dormant forces. In the aftermath, Dick helps uncover another crucial artifact. Episode does not have a director again. Why? Like,
it's Andy Muschietti.
It is Andy Muschietti? Okay, dope. I don't know why they don't put it in the IMDb.
I think it's Andy Muschietti. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm getting from Collider here.
Okay, so Andy Muschietti, developed by Andy Muschietti and Barbara Muschietti and Jason Fuchs, based on a novel by Stephen King, written for television by Jason Fuchs and Brad Kane, and story editors are Guadalis del Carmen and Yasmin Flournoy. The episode stars Taylor Page, Javon Depo, James Reamer, Stephen Ryder, Matilda Lawler, Amanda Christine, Clara Stack, Blake Cameron James, Ariane S. Cartaya, Madeleine Stowe, Peter Outerbridge, Chris Chalk, Bill Skarsgård, Kimberly Guerrero, Joshua Jeek, Morningstar Angeline, Alexandra Fuchs, Thomas Mitchell, and more people. A lot more people. I highly doubt we'll have trivia. We finished the episode.
It just came out, so
it just came out, but it's always never a bad idea to check. Nope, no trivia. This episode was an hour and 3 minutes, though.
It was long.
Yeah,
I was noticing that it was longer than all the other previous episodes.
Yeah. So Brad, this is the penultimate episode. And last week we were kind of like, okay, it's kind of felt like a very calm episode. I feel like next week we're about to get like really into it. And I believe that is definitely the case. So Brad, go ahead and give us your initial thoughts on It Welcome to Derry season 1 episode 7.
I'll just start off by saying that we started this episode again with another flashback.
Yes.
I was a little worried about that because I'm like, look, guys, we got 2 episodes left. You can't be doing more flashbacks on me. But it was for a good reason. We get to see.
It definitely wasn't longer than the last flashback.
No. It was shorter. So definitely a good reason they did it, though, is we got to see Bob Gray, who is Ingrid's father, who was the original Pennywise the Dancing Clown, was actually a pretty decent man and father for working in the circus, which made it even rougher when you realize that Pennywise had taken the shape of a child to fool him and let him out to the woods, and then basically stole his disguise because he noticed how much children love Pennywise the dancing clown. Um, which I don't know if that would work nowadays because we're all terrified of clowns because of Pennywise.
Yep.
So I don't think that would work nowadays. But then it really gets into what we've been saying for the last two episodes. We knew this was coming for the black spot. This was going to be the most violent thing to happen probably this season because it's when Pennywise hibernates right
Yeah.
afterwards. And I think they did an overly great job of because watching the end of the episode, they show the behind the scenes. We get that was a one shot,
Yeah.
so that was pretty freaking awesome. And yep, we got our character death, who I don't necessarily agree with, but it definitely hit. So rest in peace to Richie.
Rest in peace to Richie, man.
Beep beep.
He didn't have to go out like that, bro. But you know what? He
It
died a
does
hero.
explain a lot, though.
It does, and he died a hero, man.
Yeah. Although I'm still questioning the whole strategy there, but we'll go with plot device that saves a character.
Yeah, somewhat. Yeah.
We'll get into that later, though.
Yeah. Brad. So, dude, I think this is easily the best episode in the season so
Yes.
far.
I agree.
Holy shit.
We knew this was a build up to these final two episodes.
Yeah, but I knew, I was like, okay, this is gonna be a really fucking, what's it called, tense episode. Like, we're about to see what happens here, if they do something or not. And it's like, fuck, man, like, they really fucking went there with this one. So I thought the whole scene of the burning, the black spot burning, was just so fucking tense and so, like,
It was
I mean,
very
like,
well done.
all these people yelling in the back. You have the fucking flames just constantly, like, what's it called, growing and growing and growing. Dick is just tripping balls, and he doesn't know what the fuck is going on, but he knows at least enough to help the kids get to safety.
Well, he
And
knows enough where he has to basically break his strategy that he's had all the time of don't talk to the ghosts.
Yeah,
And he ends up having to talk to one of them to end up saving the kids.
yeah. And I mean, it's just like that scene, just so fucking what's it called, stressful. And I was just like, the whole time I was just like just biting my nails. I'm just like hoping that some of them make it out alive. And then of course, the heroic moment where Rich, he
Beep, Richie. Beep beep.
yeah, man, he what's it called, he sacrifices himself, and he does that for Marge and saves her, which, congrats to him. He went out like the hero he wanted to be, but it's just, fuck, man, it just really fucking sucked that it had to happen to Richie, man.
It's something about, like, I mean, it's kind of like Rogue One with those characters. You get kind of used to these characters, and you start liking the backstories you've been given of these characters and who these characters are, and then it's like, oh, they're dead.
Yeah, it sucks, but man, I thought it was such a fucking tense episode, though.
Can I just say the opening of that? When they go and the mob locks the doors, and you're going, oh shit, and then the first shots through the window, and that guy's head just disappears. Holy God! And then it's just popping off, and until you get the flames, and then Pennywise just shows up, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh, of course he would.
Yeah. So, so I'm trying to kind of see if we can go through a straightforward path here.
Well, we could go over. So we now know Marge is Maggie.
Yes.
In the movies, who is Richie Tozier's mother.
Yeah, mom.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, who is super uptight and He's really, really hard on Richie.
Yeah,
Um, but
it
we
it
now know
all
that
it all makes sense now.
it makes a whole lot of sense now.
I still don't quite understand or agree with sticking her in the fridge was the best way to keep her safe. Just because to me that would be like, oh, let's cook her.
Yeah.
But
Well,
plot devices, she survived. Richie somehow, I'm guessing he died of smoke inhalation, because he wasn't burnt.
yeah, which I feel like he probably should have been, but whatever,
Just from the roof on fire. Just like everything was fucking on fire. Like
yeah.
Pennywise literally dancing
Neither
in the
here nor
fire.
there about that. Look, neither here nor there. But a really beautiful moment, and I was just like, damn, bro, like she finally tells him that she loves him, and it's just like, fuck, man, poor Richie, dude. I knew this was coming. I was like, I had a feeling this was coming.
Well, and
I was just like, man, why they had to take away Richie?
well, because we have a whole another Richie in another movie, so that was kind of. I guess we should have expected it. It was still
Yeah,
one of those like, oh, okay, now I see where the other Richie got his name, and because we knew like Will like lived on, and then so did based on the movies. Like
yeah,
a lot of these characters survived.
yeah. Um, so yeah, and Hank survives.
Yes,
Yeah,
with Ronnie,
with Ronnie.
and they're trying to get him across the border in Canada. They're talking about it anyway
Yeah.
at the end of this episode.
Which, by the way, absolutely love the moment where she's like, you gotta come with me. You gotta go see my friend because she won't answer the phone. And they're like, okay, but why you got me in the suit, your husband's suit? And he's like, well, I can't have people thinking like that a dead guy's coming out of my freaking house.
Yeah.
And he's like, but won't they be able to tell, like, in this town?
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be looking that close.
No, they're just gonna see he's black, and he's like, okay, that's her husband.
Yeah.
Like, once again, him, Charlotte, and Dick are literally the only black guys, along with the other people who were in the who are now dead.
No, they're now dead. There were a lot more. There were about 23 more, but
They're about like the three only black people in that city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left, basically.
Left, yeah.
Which, by
So
the way,
holy shit,
I
man.
am quite surprised. Like Leroy and his family stayed.
Yeah,
That's very surprising to me because Leroy's in the movie.
he is. Well, yeah, but that means that Mike's not gonna be. Not Mike.
No,
I'm sorry, Will.
No, well, I don't know if it's a spoiler or not, but the whole "you'll burn too,"
Yeah,
yeah, that wasn't Pennywise lying.
yeah. So yeah. So Hank and they're trying to figure out what's gonna go on, but now they have they went and got the fucking what's it called, the pillar, and well, here we figure out that, like, of course it's never about the Russians.
No,
It never has been about the Russians.
It's always about controlling the people at home.
Yeah, and General Shaw, they get Dick leads them to the pillar because of the ghost.
Yeah,
Who's helping them get
Native
over there.
American leader ghost that we
Yeah.
saw the flashback of before.
Yeah, and they get the pillar, but obviously, Leroy thinks that they're gonna do. Well, he wants them to take it to close it in.
Yeah, to try to cage it in more, and they do the complete opposite because they want to free it to keep America in a constant fear and give us a common enemy, and so
Yep. And
I love Shaw's explanation though. Is like, oh, the women's movement is what's causing all this. She's
women's
like,
movement, the race riots, and yeah,
like,
not
Shaw,
her, what's it called?
Look in the mirror. Who the problem is, me.
Yeah, not our distrust in our politicians or anything. None of that, right? So they're like, oh no, we're gonna test it. We're gonna test the physical properties because Pennywise is asleep. You heard him. He's asleep. He's not coming back. He'll be back in 27 years. So we're gonna try to find the other 12, and then we're gonna and get him in 27 years when he's away.
Yeah, and then they do that, and guess who wakes up? Because he knows he's not trapped anymore.
Because they're a bunch of fucking idiots.
And that's how he
Who?
ends up in Will's house
Uh huh.
at the end of this.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I
Um.
love that scene. I love that scene where Will's on the telephone and he's like,
Yeah.
"Pennywise, I ain't scared of you. Come bring it. I ain't scared of you." And then Pennywise is on
Boom.
top of the fridge, like boom. It's like,
I'm
oh
here,
shit.
bitch. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh.
I just shit myself.
Well,
I'll be
now
leaving.
she. So, by the way, Pennywise did not eat Ingrid, and he doesn't eat Will. He's just kind
That
of absorbing
that we
them.
know that we know of about Will. So there's the deadlights thing that Pennywise can do,
Yeah.
which I don't know if it like puts them in kind of a trance or does something with their mind. Somebody who's read the book sooner than I have, I read it a long time ago. Will have to explain it, but it's kind of like, yeah, you saw Ingrid was kind of incapacitated. It kind of puts them in that state. Um, but I do like that Pennywise, you know, with the giant butcher knife, kills the butcher.
Yep. Dude, but you know what? When that happens, I was like, all right, yeah, fuck
Yeah,
that guy.
well, I was the same. I was like, out of everyone who deserved it, that guy deserved it.
You really did. And by
We're
the
going
way,
Pennywise.
in the radio, they're like, oh, no one could ever cut up a tenderloin like you did. I'm like, yeah, nobody could beat his wife like he did either, bro. Like, holy shit.
Apparently. And I just loved how, like, this dude had just killed like 23 people by basically burning them alive, including women and children. And
Yeah.
he's basically telling his wife that she's a disappointment and is needs to go take that right off at home because he's disappointed in her. And I'm like, well, dude, you're a total piece of shit.
Yeah, you just killed a bunch of people, bro. You just
Yeah,
fucking committed a hate
yeah.
crime.
So that was like when she's like, "Oh, Dad's here." I'm like, "Oh, good."
Yeah.
For once, I'm okay with this Pennywise kill.
Yep. Yep. But you figure out that so you found well, the what's it called? The flashback got you that idea, but I mean, it kind of confirms it. Like that's not her dad. That's just
No, we've known that. I
yeah.
mean, like, look at Pennywise' fucking head.
And I mean, he used her for what's it called? For as much as he could to get her
Yeah,
to come to basically get this whole thing
which
to
I think
happen.
might be why he didn't kill her.
Yeah, that's probably why, because he knew that she was easily manipulated, so she could help make it this like big thing, so that way he could sleep.
Which I think is the same reason he probably hasn't killed Will. Which we know Will doesn't die
No,
based on
not like
reasoning, and
this, at least.
not like this. He doesn't die in this form. But I think it's just another way to get all his friends and people to come after him.
Mm-hmm. And so and oh, we got Daniel back.
Daniel is back. He is in his so Dick didn't break him too much.
Yeah, no, he didn't. But he was so like we had that whole meeting with the elders and then the community who they're like, okay, he goes, this is how many died, and he's gonna be asleep for 27 years.
I did like how the one elder was like, see y'all's asses in 27 years.
Yeah, I mean, he's an elder who's had to probably go. What, he's gone through this twice now, probably.
Yeah, yeah, and they still haven't figured out how to
And he's
do
like, guys, like
anything.
we're just gonna keep doing this because no, we can't figure this out.
Yeah,
Um, but I thought that was funny. And then of course you have the people who in there who are like really like heartbroken over the kids, and it's like it really sucks. But like you see, the people who can fix it don't want to fix it.
no,
They want it for another
they want to
reason.
make it worse.
Yeah. Now this, Brad, is where I believe your prediction is gonna come into play, because they woke his ass up,
Hmm.
and I think the natives are next. They're gonna. That's the next thing to get him to sleep.
I think that's going to be the next violent interaction. Is you have you already see it. You already see basically the military is gearing up to let Pennywise out, and it's going to be the Native Americans coming in and try to put him back because
Yeah.
even though they destroyed that one stone, Lily still has the other stone.
Lily still has the dagger.
Yeah,
Yep.
so they could probably use that in a way to trap Pennywise.
Yeah.
That's my opinion, but I think it is going to be a whole military versus the Native Americans in this.
Which, by the way, Lily, holy shit! Like, The homegirl's not looking good right now, man. Like she's really fucking losing her mind.
Like the what 2 minutes we got her on screen, she just staring outside.
Yeah, she's really losing it. I mean, but they tell her that Richie died, and they man, the whole scene when they're picking up his toys up in the little spot, and yeah, I was like, oh man, and when she grabs the plane too, and
Yeah,
she's like, oh, he never got to like throw it out down to Main Street.
yeah.
Fuck, man. But dude, what a freaking episode, man. I think it was well directed, well shot, well written, man. I think they did a great job here. Once again, I'm gonna go ahead and give major props to, of course, the kids, because the kids are doing really good.
It's doing
But
good.
man, Chris Chalk, dude.
Chris Chalk.
Every single time I see his face, it's like you are in fucking distress, my dude.
I mean, I really think like if they continue on this, I really want to see more of Dick Halloran. Just what his
Would
story
love to
is.
see more of Dick Halloran
Yeah,
too.
just what his story is in the future. I would love
Yeah.
to see them go towards like maybe a prequel of The Shining,
Who knows,
something to
man?
that effect. I don't know, but
I
I
would
would
love
love
to
to see
do
more
for
of
them
them.
to do a show like this, like when it comes to The Shining.
And
Because
I
I
just
mean,
gotta say, the VFX also they've been doing this year.
the
Like
sound design.
like HBO has spent money on this, which is nice to see because not all Stephen King adaptations get that treatment. So it's nice to see they actually spent money on this and kind of gave a shit.
Yeah. The sound design in this episode was really freaking good too.
Hmm.
I mean, just the way that kind of everything was edited together, and how like you have all these layers of like people screaming, things falling, and what's it called? The music in the back, just kind of everything, kind of creating like this very tense environment in the black spot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but dude, easily one of the best episodes, easily the best episode of the season. Um, Fuck, dude, I really like this episode, man.
It's
I
the
was
best of
worried
the
with the
season.
flashback, but I was like, wait, I was like, oh, the flashback is not that long. Like everything is fine. It was a really important thing to kind of go over, and we kind of got this origin story for Pennywise, and I really like that.
And I we get more on the whole Air Force base and the military
Hmm.
presence that has been around this, which I don't think has ever been shown really before
No, I don't think
in
so.
any of the It movies previously.
No. So, Brad, what's your final verdict on this episode?
Oh, I really we've been running around and what we've been getting like 8.5, nines,
Nines,
nine point two
9.25.
fives. I think this episode finally gets it for me. I'm gonna give this episode 10. I think it's that good.
That's the thing I was thinking about too, man. I'm like, I keep beating around here, and I'm like, but the more I think about it, that was a really fucking good episode of television,
And
man.
and if this is a 10, I'm wondering what the next episode is gonna do
Yeah. So
because
I'm
we
dropping that
know
10 as well.
they want to do what a 3 season of this and
Yeah.
go and the next one will be what the 1930s, I think.
I believe it would be 1908, and then what's it called? The 1930s.
Okay, in
Yeah.
some form they're going to do that, but I think I think this is going to put kind of the finale on it, and just my guess they trap Pennywise back to where he was, and that's where we come into the movies from in the 80s.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a
Um,
lot of violence and chaos before that.
so, and honestly, bro, I see this definitely getting its next 2 seasons. There's no way this doesn't get it. I don't know if that's going to get affected with the Netflix merger now.
Yeah.
But I 100% believe that they're getting their next seasons, bro. This show has been really good, and I'm pretty sure viewership has been really good for it too. So yeah, I'm super excited to see more seasons of this, because I'm like really into exploring the past of Derry here.
Derry. And
Yeah,
I needed to lead up. I need to get some, some more Shining, and then I needed it all lead up to the Dark Tower.
yeah.
Just give me the
Brad's
Dark
been waiting
Tower.
on that Dark Tower.
I'm
Brad's
getting
going
I'm
high.
getting old. You
Brad's
guys,
gonna be fucking 60. Still
you
asking for
guys
the
need
Dark
to give me
Tower.
the Dark Tower before I die.
Yep.
And
Yep.
not the shitty movie that I haven't watched yet.
Yeah. But he owns the physical copy of it.
Yeah.
But with that being said, yeah, I'm dropping my 10 as well, man. I think this was an amazing episode. I really enjoyed it a lot. And
Oh, we haven't shouted out Bill Skarsgård.
fucking terrifying, dude.
Like horrifying. Like way more horrifying than in the
I
movie.
somehow like Bill in this more than I like Bill in the movies.
I think it's just because he's given more time to be Pennywise. Because in the movies, it's kind of like, well, like quick scenes. Because he's scary in the movies too, but in this, he's just
Yeah.
a horrifying creature who hungers and just walks into fires and eats people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. But yeah, I was I was like watching this. I'm like, dude, like I don't know why I just really like this. I really like him in this more than I like him in the movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's
Um,
nice to know to get kind of the origin of Pennywise. That's kind of cool.
oh, for sure, for sure.
And I just
Um,
feel bad for poor Bob Gray because he was a good dad.
he was a good dad. Um, but with that being said, that does conclude our review of season 1, episode 7. And as always, you can keep up to date with us on nerdcore.com, Twitter at the Nerdcore, Instagram at the Nerdcore, Letterboxd at the Nerdcore, TikTok at the Nerdcore, Patreon.com/the Nerdcore. Discord link is in the description below. Subscribe, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Click the notification bell. Don't stop subscribing. 600 guys, road to 600. By December 31st, 11:59 p.m. I want to see 600 subs on the channel, and I believe we can 100% do it. Shout out to our patrons. We love you guys so much. Thank you guys for being the amazing people that you are, and especially Stacy. Hang out with Stacy in the Discord and the live chats and the comments when he's here. I'm pretty sure he's probably working right now or asleep so that we can go to work tomorrow. Who knows? But Brad, we'll be back for Fantastic Four on Patreon tomorrow. It'll release to everybody on Saturday, and then we got Andor during the week as well. And we're gonna have It Welcome to Derry season 1 finale on Sunday. Yep. Saturday, I'm gonna be what's it called? Watching Spirited Away on 35 millimeter. I wish I would have remembered that was the day of John Cena's last match, or else I would be watching it live.
Yeah.
But I'll watch it when I get home. But yeah, the goat's gonna be retiring, so you guys should definitely watch that next week, especially because it's gonna be on NBC. It's not gonna be a paid thing. You can watch it on NBC.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So with that being said, Brad, let's go ahead and get the hell out of here.
All right, Ro. Thank you, host as always. Stacey will join us in the next chat, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Thank you to all those Patreon supporters, all our viewers. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, I'm just gonna say it. Don't beat your wife.
Yeah, that's some good rules to live by.
Yeah, because that's basically the one time we're gonna actually cheer for Pennywise, and it's pretty bad when you cheer for Pennywise.
Yep.
I'm just gonna say that.
Don't beat your wife, guys.
Yeah, young get her out. Don't do that.